all of my barrettes though. And don't forget this. Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Welcome to another vlog, or welcome if you're new. I'm Hannah. Nice to have you here. Hope you stick around. Today's video, I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna title it yet, but the gist of what I wanna do this week is film everything that I'm doing to improve myself, or like to show myself love for my health or whatever. Like things along that line of self-improvement, self-care, self-love. Kind of want to show how many things in a week really can be considered self-love, and how many things you do in a week that you don't even think about being for the betterment of yourself when they actually are. Starting off this morning, I actually didn't want to do shit this morning, if I'm being completely honest with you. I had to drag myself out of bed. I've realized that if you didn't watch my video where I did the day of my life inspired by Mel Robbins, I talked about her morning routine in that, and she talks about the 5-second rule. So as soon as your alarm goes off, count back from 5, get out of bed, like put your feet on the ground, and then turn your alarm off, and then you can't get back in bed. I've realized if I don't do that in the morning, it gets harder and harder for me to be motivated for and excited for the things that I planned for myself in the morning with each passing minute. This morning my alarm went off. I did not do the 5-second rule, and therefore I started overthinking everything that I planned to do today. And I was like, wait, I actually don't feel like it. But then comes another little quote that I've heard a few times recently that's really stuck with me, and that is, stick to the plan, not to your mood. Now obviously we need to make exceptions. We need to be kind to ourselves and give ourselves grace when needed, but this isn't a time that I need to give myself grace. And me showing myself love in this scenario is forcing myself, pulling myself out of my bed, metaphorically by my hair if needed, to get up and just start my day and get momentum going. I had planned to go to the gym this morning. I'm really trying to exercise 3 times a week. Lately, I've really been enjoying going to the gym. I've been enjoying weight training. I was trying to go to different workout classes and like them, because I would go to them at first, I would like them, and then I would keep going, and it would just stress me out more than I would enjoy it. I've just been going to the gym, doing an incline walk to warm up, doing a weight training exercise workout, doing some more treadmill to like some fun songs, and just having fun, kind of like strutting and leaving. And I've been having so much fun with it and really enjoying it. So whatever works. Like, I'm just trying to figure out what I enjoy, because if I don't enjoy what I'm doing, I'm not going to want to be consistent with it. And that is the single most important part of all of this, is consistency. Like, I can go one day, one random week, and then never the ever again. And yeah, it was fun and nice and made me feel good for that one day, but then like long term, what is that doing for me? Nothing. I need to be consistent. The only way I can be consistent is if I enjoy what I'm doing. So I know that I wanted to go to the gym this morning. I woke up, didn't jump out of bed like I should have, and I started overthinking. I was like, do I really feel like it? And then I was like, bitch, yes, get up. And honestly, I'm gonna have fun. Like, I just get to listen to music and go at my own pace, do my own thing. I really enjoy it when I'm there, which is crazy for me to say about exercising, but hey, you know, even a blind squirrel finds a nut sometimes. That's what we're doing right now. I just went ahead and did my very basic face cleanser spray, brush teeth. You saw everything I just did. I filmed all of it. I need to put on a different top and moisturize my face once this stuff dries. Fill up my water bottle, pack my little bag, and go. I also need to go to the grocery store. This is another thing that I was kind of looking at myself and I was like, oh, I could put it off another day, but I know that I would feel good getting that done and restocking some of my things. I need to plan what I want to make for dinner later this week. I have some leftovers still right now, so I don't need to do that right this minute. So I'm kind of thinking I'm gonna make multiple grocery run trips this week. It is what it is. Picking out food and ingredients that are good for me and that I'm excited to consume is an act of self-love. And it's a part of my overall plan to feel better, heal from the inside out. So we're gonna do that also after the gym. And then after that, we'll see what happens. I'm not gonna vlog it's not just gonna be a week in my life and like filming every single thing I'm doing the whole week. Just bits and pieces of things that I consider to be showing myself love or caring for myself in some way or improving myself, bettering myself in some way. Let's get started. Okay, well, actually you can't even tell that I changed. I put on a little workout tank top underneath my sweatshirt. You know, this big pile of clothes in the back we're gonna address today. Ignore, also haven't made my bed because I'm gonna do that when I get back. If I don't leave right now, I fear I never will. I'm gonna do an outfit of the day. Crew neck that I was wearing already, Dairy Boy. This tank top underneath is from Lululemon. These leggings I'm wearing are from Abercrombie. They are the YPB line. I absolutely love these leggings. They're the 7/8 ones because I'm short. This is my bag. It's Vera Bradley. I got it at a consignment store in my hometown for 30 bucks and it was brand new with tags for 150. So score, I bring it everywhere. I love it. I've got my Hokas. I kind of want to get a new pair of gym shoes. I just don't know which ones. These are really great for walking, but I feel like especially for legs and stuff, I want a flatter base. So I'll have to do some research, but Hydro Flask that I've had for years, that's like literally my emotional support water bottle. Now let's head to the gym. Okay, I just got here, but before I go in, I wanted to tell you about an app that I've been using to help me get back into my gym journey. And it's made it really fun, and honestly, I've learned a lot and it's been really helpful. So it's called Ladder, and Ladder is actually kindly sponsoring this portion of today's video. So thanks so much to Ladder. So I've wanted to get back into the gym, but I don't know how to make a workout plan. Like I kind of just look up random workouts on Pinterest or Instagram, configure them into the days that I want to go. But then I discovered Ladder, and Ladder is not just a typical workout app. Ladder is a strength training app that gives you a plan from an expert coach every single day. It's not just a catalog or a library of uploaded videos. It's a weekly progressive overload plan programmed by your coach each week, and there's different coaches you can choose from to target your goals. So there's really something for everybody. As I mentioned earlier, I just want to enjoy working out again and do things that make me feel good. I want to get stronger. I want to tone my muscles. I've always enjoyed weight training, so I wanted to get back into that, and I picked Coach Shelby because her coaching focuses on traditional strength training and strength training exercises and moves that I am familiar with, I know how to do, and she put them into plans for every day of the week. When I'm looking at the different workout plans for the week, there are 3 of them that are highlighted as priorities. So that's super convenient for me as somebody who my goal is to come 3 times a week. I can just focus on the priority workouts, and then if I come extra days, I can do the other ones also. You can also change your coach and try new types of workouts anytime you want. There's stuff for the gym, there's stuff for at-home workouts, and using the app in the gym is so easy. It works with my music, so it'll just kind of quiet the music while they're talking. It feels like I'm having a personal trainer in my ear telling me what to do and how to do it and giving me pointers. There's also videos along with each exercise that shows the coach doing it, so I can make sure that I have proper form, which is so important. If you don't have proper form, you can really hurt yourself, and you also want to make sure that you're getting the most out of each exercise. If you don't know which coach to go with, Ladder offers a quiz, so you can just go in, answer some questions about your goals, and they will recommend you a coach and kind of a path for you. After you take the quiz, if you decide to start a free trial, you will get a full week of workouts 100% free. Ladder does not take a credit card or anything like that when you're signing up for the trial. I hate it when apps do that, because if I'm one day late and I forget that I need to cancel it, then it charges me, and I'm like, you know, that's annoying. Like, it feels like it's not 100% free. So Ladder doesn't have you do that, which I love. So if you're interested in checking out Ladder, you can click the link in the description or scan this QR code that I'll put right here on the screen, and you'll get up to $10 off of your first month. Thank you so much to Ladder for sponsoring this portion of today's video. I've really been having fun with this app. It just makes me feel like I go into the gym and I know what I'm doing. I feel more confident when I go into the gym that way. The coach will give you tips in your ear as you're going. Like, I learned about external rotation the other day when I was doing a lower body day with like glutes and stuff. I was doing squats, and I learned what that means. I've never done that before. So I will not be filming in the gym. I don't even think I'm allowed to do that. I actually think there's a rule against that. So if I show anything, it'll probably be my legs on the treadmill. No matter what I do, what I feel up to doing today, I'm proud of myself for being here, just for doing something positive for myself that I know will make me feel good, will release endorphins, and just get my muscles moving for the day. Either way, I'm proud of myself, so let's go. groceries. Just one more bag still. I'm still trying to figure out what to do about these harsh ass, direct ass lights that are right above the kitchen. Anyway, I'm gonna put these away at the speed of light because I fear I'm getting hangry and I need to make food immediately. Oh, Now, I don't think I understand what happened, but there's milk everywhere. Dude, I cannot. What is going on today? Did I not just say I was hangry? This is making me angry without the H. Okay, well, hopefully I didn't up my pizza. The f. Whatever, what can you do? It's just like wet. Oh my God, there's milk everywhere. This is insane. What's going on? I'm not really having a good day. Anyway, I got this pizza. It's an Italian sausage pizza with roasted red peppers. It sounded really good. Hopefully it doesn't have f***ing milk all over it now. Which of you is the culprit of the 3 milks I purchased? I feel like it's not you and it's not you, because you two bitches are the same. Okay, well, this is my favorite almond milk. This is what I was about to tell you before I found out that milk is everywhere. Yeah, it's definitely this one, but how did that happen? It doesn't look like there's a hole, and maybe there is. I feel like there was a hole, there would be more milk. This I think is the culprit. This is just some skim milk. Back to what I wanted to say was my favorite almond milk. I got 2 of them because I go through these so fast. This is just fucking $7 a bottle. It's insane, but there's no like gums or fillers or anything, and I just think it's better. I think it tastes better, so I pay the price. But just looking at the milk in the bag is really pissing me off. Okay, I'm gonna put this in the fridge, but it doesn't make any sense. Like this, the cap, the seal is intact. What the fuck happened? I'm gonna put this in the fridge with a paper towel under it in case it leaks. I don't know. BRB while I clean up the milk on my floor. Okay, now that that's over, I'm gonna move on to the next bag. Let's do produce. I got some more bananas. These are not quite ready yet, so I'm gonna put them over in my little produce bowl. I have 1 more banana that is ready that I'm gonna use very, very soon. And then I also got a little thing of green onions because I want to make some egg bites at home. I wanna do ones with like cottage cheese. I got ham, I have cheese, like cheddar cheese to shred up. So I wanted to make those to have as breakfast, just like pop them in your mouth on the go. Good source of protein things for the morning or for a snack, who knows? Like, you know, I'm not gonna limit myself. Then for fruit, besides the bananas, I got raspberries, strawberries, and jumbo blueberries. That's my typical lineup of fruit for the week. Also blackberries, but I still have some I still have some blackberries left, so I didn't need any of those. And I have sumo oranges, so again, didn't need any of those. I love fruit. They were all out of the low-fat, good culture cottage cheese. This is my favorite type of cottage cheese. They were out of like the main containers of it, so I got these 2 little snack ones so that I can put them in my egg bites, as previously mentioned. And then I got these just to have in my pantry. These are always good if I need something in a pinch. I'm obsessed with the Shell of Good. They're white cheddar shells from Goodles. I got more protein powder. I use this in my smoothie bowls every single day. I got more dish soap. I'm about to run out of the ones that I still had from the winter time. I'm currently finishing up Iowa Pine right now. So I got a couple of the spring scents from Myers. I really like these for dish soaps. They smell amazing. So I have never used either of these scents before, but there's geranium and rosemary. I just love these dish soaps. They bring me so much joy. That's such an adult thing to say, but here we are. Last but not least, I bought myself flowers. You know, I just thought these ones were pretty. They're roses. Roses are safe to have around cats. Treat yourself, you know what I mean? I don't have anybody else buying me flowers, and why can't I buy myself some? And I will continue to do that because that's what I want to do. And I love having fresh flowers. I think it just brightens the place up. It's gonna make it feel like spring. So I got these, and that concludes my Whole Foods haul. That concludes my outing for the day. I will definitely have to go to probably another grocery store because I didn't get to get everything on my list because there's some things like trash bags I just get at regular grocery stores because Whole Foods doesn't have like hefty brand trash bags, you know, and that's what I want. That was my first grocery run of the week. I think I got really good stuff. I like Whole Foods produce a lot, so I like to go there for that. I'm gonna make my famous never before seen, actually I've shown it a lot before, I've told you what's in it, but if you've missed it, but I make my favorite smoothie bowl of all time, my favorite thing to make, one of my favorite parts of every single day. It just brings me so much joy. This see. Hi everybody, it is Tuesday. It's actually like 3:30 right now. I just got ready for the first time for the day. This morning I had a dermatology appointment, which I don't really think seems that exciting, but it was my first appointment establishing care since living here. So that was a big way that I cared for myself today. After that, I decided to treat myself to one of my favorite coffee shops. It's called Vintage Coffee Cafe, and I got a yogurt bowl and a really good matcha, and I just sat and enjoyed this amazing, beautiful weather today. It's like 70 degrees outside, sunny, so I'm about to get going again. Actually, I'm meeting a friend for happy hour at a place I've never tried. It's called Bar 167, so I'm about to call an Uber and go do that. I probably need to get food at some point in between, because after that I actually have book club tonight. I have joined a book club. Unofficially, I was added to the group chat, but I haven't met everybody. I know one of the girls, which is how I was added into the group chat and added into the book club, but I'm nervous. It is at a place called Bloom, which I've also never been to. It's a cafe in the daytime, and then at nighttime it turns into like a wine bar from what I understand. So I'm gonna go to that also. Very social Tuesday. This is out of the norm for me, but I'm really trying to connect with people here and just get out of the house and have fun and be social and make connections. So I am anxious, not for happy hour, but for book club. I mean, it sounds so silly, like it's just book club and I'm sure everybody will be perfectly nice. I get nervous thinking about going and doing something new and meeting a bunch of new people. Here's Charlie. Hi, what are you doing? I just love her. I hate leaving the house because I want to just be with her. That's my update for right now. Yeah, let's go. What can I do today to show up for myself? That is the question. And not just for my today self, but for my future self. Specifically looking more short term, like my tomorrow self. Like, what can I do today that will make today me feel good and will make things easier for tomorrow me? I want to break down this question with you, but also it is Thursday. I didn't vlog yesterday on Wednesday because, to be so honest with you, I woke up in excruciating pain with cramps. I got my period yesterday and I felt like garbage. I didn't leave the house. I did honestly do a lot of good things around the house, which made me feel good, but I took it slower yesterday. Just didn't even have it in me to speak. Like, I'm sorry, I couldn't. I was gonna go to the gym yesterday because I would like to go 3 times a week. Yesterday would have been my second time, but I didn't go. So I went this morning. I did my ladder workout. I did the booty work one that was originally for Monday, but I didn't do that one on Monday. I did arms on Monday, and so I did that one today. It was so good. I feel like I'm actually learning a lot too, how to do different moves that I haven't done before, and again, about technique is really important to know, and just I feel more confident going into the gym because I'm learning new things and like new exercises. So it's just great. I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, yesterday the way that I showed up for myself was by staying in the house and also taking pain medication on a regular rotation schedule. Like it was, yeah. But today is Thursday. It's another beautiful day. I went to the grocery store for the second time this week. I usually make multiple grocery store trips. This time I went to Harris Teeter because I needed some more like generic stuff. I needed like trash bags and stuff that Whole Foods wouldn't have. But I also got a bunch of ingredients because I decided on a dinner that I want to make tonight. So I've been cooking more lately. That's a big way that I've been showing myself love, is cooking more meals at home. I honestly cook all of my meals at home. I rarely eat out. I usually make all of my own coffees at home. If I go out to a coffee shop, I'm probably gonna get a matcha because I haven't really perfected mine, and I haven't made a matcha here in a while, but I want to get back into it because I've been really loving matcha lately. But anyway, is Charlie out there? Oh yeah. My point was that I have been cooking a lot and I'm really enjoying my nice big kitchen that I have here. So I've been trying to be more thoughtful about what I get from the grocery store, and like trying to get more fruits and veggies and make my meals more colorful, read the ingredient labels on stuff. So with all of that, I've also been learning how to cook more recipes. I've been cooking out of this cookbook called The Defined Dish by Alex Snodgrass. I'll link it down below. I purchased this cookbook because my friend Clara Purse talks about it all the time and I was influenced. I have made several recipes from this cookbook. I'm like on a streak right now. I think this might be my third or maybe your fourth in a row that I'm doing a weekly recipe from there. I made one last week. It was the beef enchiladas and they were so freaking good. It was my first time making enchiladas. So I'm just learning different recipes and how to cook different things, and it's really been fun, honestly, and I feel proud of myself. I mean, I can follow a recipe, you know, if you write down directions, like I can read. Right, Charlie? So I can follow what she's telling me to do. It's really not too difficult, no, is it? No. Today, I decided I wanted to make the chicken fried steak recipe from the cookbook. I've been eyeing this recipe specifically for a while, but it intimidates me for some reason. I don't know. I know there's like a lot of steps and you gotta do an egg wash and then kind of put in some flour. I don't know. My mom made chicken fried steak a ton growing up and it was one of my favorite recipes. I think I have her recipe as well in the cookbook. If you're a real one, you would know, in the cookbook that she gave me for Christmas several years ago. At this point, I can't even believe it's been several years, but we won't get into that. I'm gonna try Alex's recipe from her cookbook tonight. So I went and I got all the ingredients at the grocery store after the gym, and then obviously I showered after the gym, washed my hair, needed it so badly, and I just feel so good. I feel so fresh and clean. I've been cleaning up around my apartment because I decided I wanted to film a video tonight, just doing kind of a spend the night with me sort of thing, sort of like a night routine, but more of just like a night vlog, like hang out with me for a night. So today's Thursday, as I said. That video that I'm filming tonight I'm gonna need to edit tomorrow, and then it needs to go up on Sunday, but I wanted to film it tonight so that I had time to edit it tomorrow. I'm gonna be away, or not away, but I'm gonna be at a family thing, my little cousin's birthday party on Saturday, so I won't have time. So I just wanted to get all of that done. This all ties back to how I'm showing up for myself, so just bear with me. It's been a while since I've actually spoken to you. Oh my gosh, I have to recap book club too. Okay. Pause, hold on. I decided I wanted to film that, so a way that I'm showing up for myself now so that future me will thank me, I guess, is by cleaning up the spaces specifically that I'm going to be spending the most time in the vlog tonight, because there is nothing that irks me more, like irks my soul to my very core, than when I'm editing and I'm like, oh my god, my space looks like shit. Like I just want it to feel peaceful and calm and clean and everything in its place. So I've been doing a bunch of dishes, cleaning up the kitchen. I did this yesterday actually. I finally finished the last little patch of the backsplash that I've been doing in my kitchen. I ordered some like peel and stick tiles to replace my backsplash from Amazon, and I ordered 5 of them. I almost finished, but then I still had a little bit more I needed to go. So I ordered one more and it's been waiting for me to do it, so I just did it yesterday. So that's finally all done, and I'm just so happy that it's done. Like it just feels better in there now. So I have a couple more things I need to figure out what to do with in there. More dishes that need to be cleaned and things need to be put away before tonight. But I just wanted to do that ahead of time. I have clothes that I folded that are sitting on the couch that need to be put in my dresser that I need to do something with, because I feel like the majority of my nighttime, obviously until I actually go to bed, but it's spent in the living room and the kitchen, so I'm trying to clean those spaces up now so that when future me goes to edit the video, I'm excited about the footage that I got. I've really been trying to focus on maybe capturing more interesting angles or experimenting with different like points of view, and I just have always loved an aesthetic. Clean space, clean mind. My mind always feels cluttered and just jumbled up when my space is the same way. Not only does that affect me as I'm moving throughout the day in my space, but if I'm vlogging in my space, you know, it affects me then too. So I'm trying to be ahead of things and just get that stuff done so that I can have a nice setup to film tonight. I'm trying to figure out what to do because obviously I'm filming this video this week. Maybe I'll just do a couple pop-ins for this video, but the majority of tonight when I'm cooking and everything, I was gonna include me cooking dinner in this video because that is, again, a way I show up for myself. But the reason I'm doing this tonight is because I need this video for Sunday. The video that I've been filming this week is actually for next week. Another thing that I've done to practice serious amounts of self-care lately is I brought on a part-time editor. Hi, Sam. God bless. Sam is my rough editor now. I send her all my rough footage, however many hours, and she combs through it and cuts it down for me and then sends it back to me, and I can resume working in the library, and then I get to do all the fun stuff, literally everything else on top of the just base edit. So any sounds, audiovisual effects, titles, graphics, the songs I love to pick out, transitions, all of that is like my creative edit. So I've always broken it up that way into the two separate edits, and I obviously love the creative edit, but I've felt probably in the last like 2 years, I've been thinking about doing this for years, but I've been feeling like after the rough edit, I film so much. So after going through the video and watching it a million times to do the rough edit, I'm kind of sick of it by the time it gets to the creative edit, and then I don't feel inclined to put as much time and effort and joy into the creative edit. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I mean, at least for right now, it's just helping me to alleviate something from my mind and from my plate so I can focus on doing more fun edits and stuff like that, and also focus on other things in my life, whether it be my career or like things I want to do or personal life, whatever. So it's just kind of freed up some space. So shout out Sam. But yeah, so I did that. So this video is going up next week. So I still needed a video for this week. And that's what I decided to do. I had no idea what I was going to do. And obviously now it's the second half of the week. So I needed to work quickly, and yeah, Sam is not going to be editing that video. See, like, I utilize Sam when time allows. Like when we both have the time when I'm filming in advance and she has time to edit and get it back to me when I need. But if it doesn't work out, then I just edit myself, as I've been doing for 7.5 years. This is completely off topic at this point, but I put off doing that for so long because a part of me felt like if I gave away any part of this process, like the video editing process, or I didn't own all of it, then I felt like I was admitting defeat in a way, because editing is the longest part of what I do. Like that's the thing that takes the most time. So I'm like, well, I don't have like a 9 to 5 to also work, so why can't I just do all of it? But having that mindset has really held me back from, number one, admitting that I've been burnt out, but also knowing that I don't want to just stop. So this is kind of my way of trying to mitigate the burnout, heal some of it, and get to tap into my creativity more. I wanted to say this because if anybody out there is dealing with something where you could potentially ask for help or delegate a task to somebody else to take it off of your own plate, but you're holding yourself back from doing that because you think that you should be able to do all of it and that you would be less of a hard worker, you'd be lazy, or you would fail in some way doing that, I just want to let you know that that does not have to be the mindset, because that's not true. And it is okay to ask for help. It is very important to ask for help, actually. Let me get off my soapbox on that front. One more thing I wanted to discuss was book club on Tuesday. I did it. I was the first one there. So everybody else that came in, I was kind of like, hey, you bitches don't know me, but I'm Hannah, nice to meet you. Which is a situation that I try to avoid as much as possible. If I go into a new setting, I ask somebody like, hey, can you walk in with me? Like, I don't want to walk in by myself. I don't want to just like be on my own to introduce myself, but I ended up just getting there first. So I was like, why would I sit around and hide and wait for everybody else to get there when I could just live my truth and sit and just introduce myself to people? Because it is not that hard. It is really not that serious. Like, just be yourself and be nice, and introduce yourself to people and smile and strike up a conversation. And if people don't like you, which this is besides the point because I loved all the girls at book club and I don't think this about any of them, they were all very kind and welcoming, just in general. If you are going into a new situation and you're introducing yourself to new people, just be yourself, be kind, be genuine, be you. Don't feel like you have to make yourself smaller in a new space just because it's new or like you want to hide. I tend to do that, so that's where that is kind of coming from. But if people like you and they want to gravitate towards you, let them. And if they don't like you, if you aren't their cup of tea or they're just not your people, also let them. You should continue to just show up authentically as yourself, and the right people will resonate with that. You'll attract the right people. You won't attract the right people if you're not being true to yourself, because if you're putting out a fake persona and you're attracting people who are attracted to that, then it's like there's always going to be a disconnect, you know? So just live your truth. Be you. Don't feel like you have to make yourself small. Put yourself out there. And I know it's so much easier said than done, and it's very anxiety inducing to be in a new situation because things that are new and unknown are inherently uncomfortable, and human beings, like, we try to shy away from that because our defense mechanisms for ourselves go when we're trying to preserve ourselves. No one wants to be uncomfortable or feel anxious. Obviously, we would rather just be in a state of peace and calm and comfort, but you're not going to grow that way. Your comfort zone is a great place, but nothing ever grows there. My real ones know that one too. I'm proud of myself for putting myself out there and introducing myself to new people and trying to make connections and trying to make friends, because it's not an easy thing to do. Everybody knows this. We all have been there, maybe are there right now, and will be there in the future. If you don't put yourself out there, then you're never going to get to connect with people, and I think that human connection is the most important part of life. Like, it is what keeps absolutely everything going. So yeah, that was good. I think that's all. Have I caught you up at this point? So I'm going to continue on trying to clean up my space, get everything together that I need to film later. Just be proactive, and hopefully I will be thanking myself when I go to edit this video that I'm about to film if I have a clean space. So all right, bye for now. A major, huge, ginormous way that I knew I needed to show up for myself on this beautiful Friday is by editing the video that I filmed last night. So as I said yesterday, I decided to film like a little night in my life video last night for this coming Sunday. It's Friday right now, so that the video is going up in 2 days. I did in fact film that last night. I got enough footage. I tried out a new camera. Well, it's not new, but I just haven't really vlogged with it much because it intimidates me. Like half the footage I filmed with it is so blurry because I couldn't see if I was clear in the viewfinder. I wasn't, and I had the wrong focus setting on. So I Googled it and I think I found a fix. So I switched the setting. Hopefully next time I film with it, it won't be like that. But I was like, listen, I'm just leaving it in, but I wrote like little funny text and popped in while editing. But I was like, sorry, like I don't really know what else to do. But I actually just finished an edit of the video. I want to say the video's done. My perfection is not allowing me to say that right now, but it is 3:52 p.m. And my goal for today was to finish this video completely because I have weekend plans. Tomorrow, Saturday, I'm gonna be out of the house all day. I'm gonna be hanging out with my family, and then I just made plans for like a late morning, early afternoon on Sunday, and so I won't have time to sit and edit the video before it goes up. I still need to make the thumbnail, which is like a whole other beast that I don't entirely know what I'm gonna do with it yet, but I want to get that done by tonight too, because that can be really time consuming if I wait until the last minute to do it, because then I'm stressed about it and it's harder for me to just make something that I like. And I also like having an aesthetic thumbnail. I think it's important. So I need to make that by tonight too. But the biggest part of this whole thing was editing the video. And I got on my walking pad earlier, as y'all saw. I was not feeling it at all. Just I uploaded all my footage and arranged it and everything. It's nothing to do with the video. I just went to sit down and start editing and I was like, oh my God, I'd rather do literally anything else. And this is what I mean by how can I show up for myself today, and not just my today self, but my future self. Because if I was only worrying about what my today self wanted, it's easy to be like, oh, well, it's not even going up for 2 more days. Like I'm gonna have some time. Like, I don't know, I can create some time during the weekend. I don't have to sit and do it right now. But I knew that my future self would hate that if I left it for her, because I have done that time and time again. And it makes me feel the same way every single time. So this time I decided to do something good for my future self. And I was like, nope, you're gonna do this. So I pulled out my walking pad so that I could, I don't know, I was feeling kind of restless and like I couldn't focus. So I pulled that out so that I could walk and have something else that I was physically doing while I at least started the rough edit, and that really helped. It got me into the groove. I walked for about an hour in total, and I was just working on cutting up B-roll, and I had a YouTube video playing in one of my ears, and then the other ear I was paying attention to the B-roll, but the B-roll pretty much didn't have any sound that I needed to pay attention to, which is why I was doing it while also watching something else. But I got a good chunk of it, the B-roll rough edit, done while I was walking, and then I just continued on with the momentum and just leaned into it and kept going with it. I made lunch, my smoothie bowl that I eat every single day. I'm sorry, I can't stop hyperfixating on it. I don't know when I will stop, but it won't be anytime soon because it's just so delicious. It makes me so happy. That and my coffee. I wake up and I remember that those things exist and that I get to make them, and it makes me get out of bed. Like, it makes me so happy and excited. So why would I deny myself that? You know what I mean? Life is about those little joys. So all that to say, I just sat and went through the video with my headphones on. I cut up the rest of the talking clips that I needed to, did the music and made sure everything flowed, added effects where I needed to. I could probably go in and do more. That's why I said that my perfectionist self is hesitant to say that the video is done, because I mean, there's always more that can be done. There's always more that I can do. So I don't know, I might watch it one more time through just to see if it all does truly make sense how it is, because I think it does, but I was kind of jumping around. It's probably fine. Like, I just can't leave it, you know? I can never leave well enough alone, as Taylor Swift says. But I'm really proud of myself for that, and I know that this is gonna make me feel so much better this weekend, so I can just enjoy my weekend with my friends and family. I need to like take a break and walk away and then come back with maybe a fresh set of eyes in a few hours. But I need to make the thumbnail too, and then I can export, upload, do the upload elements, including the title, the description, anything I need to link, and then I can schedule it to go live on Sunday. I showed up big time for my future self today, and this is such an important thing to do for yourself, is to do what you can now so that you in the future doesn't have to worry about it. Like, you can lighten the load for that version of you, because you also never know what's going to come up. And if you have left everything to the last minute, if something else comes up, then future you is going to be scrambling and crashing out, which is never a good feeling. So I just did that. I'm just laying on the couch. Obviously Charlie's here. She's always here. She always lays right here when I'm here. And it's so sweet. So that's my update for right now, and I'll catch up with y'all later.